Hi guys, it's Miss Suzie from the Evergreen Park Public Library, and welcome to another STEAM Saturday. So today we are going to be using the frigid temperatures that we have outside right now as inspiration for an experiment. Now, I have seen this done repeatedly. I have done it before, but I don't always succeed. So if it doesn't go well, I will be linking other videos not affiliated with us, but I will link other videos where it's successful because I really think that you guys should try it because it's a lot of fun if you can do it right. But we're going to be super cooling water today. So what super cooling basically is going and making a liquid colder than the freezing temperature, but remaining in liquid form. Now the way you do this is you have purified water. So you want purified water because of the fact that you don't want any impurities. Now you can use tap water. It doesn't work as well all the time. You're more likely for it just to freeze because what you don't want is any nucleation sites. And what a nucleation site basically is a point that is a bit of mineral that isn't normally there, or a floating object inside of your water, just any type of impurity in the water, and a nucleation site will start crystallizing and then you'll just freeze. So the idea in using bottled water, which is most common when you see them on the videos online, is that you have obviously water that is purified and it's, you know, the cleanest you're gonna get. But you can do both. Now, the way you can do this is you can do it, you know, one of two basic ways. To super cool it, you can use temperatures outside or a freezer, and you can just leave it. So after the first hour and a half, I check it every 15 minutes, but it can take up to 4 hours. The other way is you take a couple tablespoons of salt, and you take some ice and you put it in a container bigger than your bottle, and then you'd sprinkle your ice and you'd sprinkle your salt, and then you'd put more ice and then another couple tablespoons of salt, and then you put more ice and another couple tablespoons of salt, and then you can put your bottle of water in it, and then you pour a little bit of water over the top and let it sit for about a half an hour, and then you can check it. The best way to know if it is going to work when you use a freezer in particular is to put a non-purified water bottle or water in with it, and when that's frozen but your purified bottled water isn't frozen, you know you have one that's super cooled and one that is just, it froze. So we're going to try it today. Hopefully it's going to be successful, but you know, you never know, and that's why it's an experiment. So I have a few bottles outside, and we are going to see if we can get it to make instant ice. We're going to see if we can make instant ice today. So the couple ways that are like the coolest to see is, one is smack the bottle, and it will start freezing upwards, or if you shake, it'll do the same thing where it'll start freezing. You can watch it freeze in your hand or in front of you. And then the other way is to build ice. And what you do is you take sea crystals, so you can take snow or some ice out of a freezer, and you would take your water bottle and pour, you gotta be very careful when you open it, pour it gently, and you can build ice up. So we are going to try and do both of those today. Let's hope it works well, and come along for the journey with me. Hopefully it'll be a good time.
So it's been about 3.5 hours that my water bottle has been sitting out. So let's smack it and see if it is super cooled enough to turn to ice.
It's pretty cool.
Now let's see if we can build ice.
We grew ice. Now, you can play with it, can pick it up, and it's packable like snow, but it will start to melt. But it's pretty cool. And you can actually dye the water if you wanted to dye the water, but you would do that before you froze it. But I think it's pretty cool. Super cool liquids are pretty awesome to play with. Watch, you can pick up the whole thing. It's just like very wet snow almost. It's a lot of fun. But I hope that you guys try it and you have fun doing it. And try to stay warm, guys. See you next time. Bye.